So, welcome to Boxing Media Hub on Bank Holiday Monday. Well, in the UK, we're loving it here. We're bringing Monday vibes with Jam, as always. Sponsored by Falcon Contracting and Jam's Boxing Chat. It's all in there. So we got Jam, Carl, and Harrison, and we are going for Inoue versus Nery. What a fight! This is going to be. This is one. As soon as it was announced, I thought, now this is going to be a cracker. As Harrison was saying earlier, it's special because it's in the Tokyo Dome in Japan. Not just any old fight lands there. Let's be honest. They're always great fights, aren't they, Carl?
And also, Joel, there's a lot of needle here in there from when Nery was last in Japan with the. Is it alleged or is it proven failed drug test?
Yeah, he failed drug test, yeah.
And then he came to the rematch and he was £3 over, right? So obviously he's endeared himself to the Japanese fight fans.
Yeah. Turned up for the slaughter again.
That's the only reason the Japanese Boxing Board of Control even revoked his ban. He was a lifetime ban, but they revoked it. So
to be fair to him, though, Jams, he's fought his way back into this position, hasn't he, since losing to Figueroa. So he had to, right? He had to kind of lift it.
Yeah, he's been cleaning up, and they had to do it. Yeah, you're right, completely.
So what are we going for then, lads? Predictions, Jam. What we have?
Round 9 knockout for the monster.
Carl.
Are we picking around or just how it goes down?
It's up to you, mate. Put your balls on the line for a change.
I'm going to go round 7, and I'm going to go for Inoue to punish this guy and knock him out round 7.
Cool.
Yeah, right.
Harrison, the meek and mild and quiet Harrison.
I'm going to slightly buckle the trend. I actually think this is going to go to points, and I thought it was overpriced when I looked earlier. I think Luis Nery can definitely take a punch, but if it anyway gets into his rhythm, he's going to be very, very hard to stop.
Yeah, no, definitely. And well, I just think I think it's sitting between that 6 and 9 for me. I think Inoue is just.
No, do you want to go between 1 and 12?
You know what? I will. I'll go between 1 and 12 Inoue to win, because do you know what? I think he could end it any time. Let's be perfectly honest. This guy is class, isn't he? And that's no offense to Nery, because Nery is quality.
No more.
Quality as well. I just think Inoue is special.
I was going to take, before I took the 9th round, I was going to put Inoue between 1 to 4 because Sky Bet, there's other betting channels available, by the way, we're giving options of doubling your price if you took between rounds 1 and 4. I was so close to doing it, and then I changed my mind at the last second and went for round 9.
So Jam's 1 to 4 and 9.
No, I was going to go 1 to 4. I changed my mind. I went for 9 in the end. But I thought about it, very seriously thought about 1 to 4. Only because offering double money.
I'd be pretty surprised if he gets him out of there in the first 4 rounds. Luis Nery is a really solid operator. And I know Inoue's obviously got that power and he can turn things on when he wants to. But it's going to take a bit of getting to him. I think he'll feel him out for the first couple of rounds, get into his rhythm. And then around the mid to late rounds, if Nery's just not able to stay there with him, that's when you'll start to see knockout opportunities, Inoue come into his own. And, we know he's a special fighter, so this is exciting to see just how he performs, especially in this arena. Just an amazing moment for Japanese boxing.
55,000 sellout, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
amazing.
Going to be a breakdown job, isn't it? It's going to be one of those where he's.
I think so.
Yeah.
What's beautiful about it is that this has been full since the very first fight. Every seat was filled as the event started. Only the Japanese do that. In America or Britain, you get the co-main and the main at best. You know what I mean?
That's it.
I was going to say, this, like, with Carl, really. I think some of the stuff we've been to, you kind of look at it and you go, it's just
such a waste. And
it's a shame because you miss so many great. I love getting there straight away. I'm there from the moment.
I hate to say it, Joel, when, Misfits boxing, I take my daughter along. I can't stand it, I'll be honest with you. One thing they do have is fans in that arena from start to finish.
Yeah.
They've got it right.
Definitely.
I'm not a fan of the in-ring action, but the outer ring action.
Yeah.
Mainstream boxing, I've got a little bit to learn, and I get hammered for that on the hardcore. But mainstream boxing have got a little bit to learn from the likes of Misfits of how to market an event.
I agree with you. Like the Salt Pappy fight on Saturday is already a sellout. Salt Pappy against that Ferrari geezer. It's already mate. You know what I mean? It's just.
But I think it's marketing in general, isn't it? It's not just an event. I think so many boxers can learn generally
Social
from
media skills, basically.
social media guys, of how they market stuff and how you put yourself across. And people hammer at sort of Anthony Fowler, for example, but his product wouldn't be out there if he wasn't bang on it with social media and getting it out there, and he's done the job.
The closest we got, Joe, is Ryan Garcia, who utilises social media. And not recently, but throughout his career, he's built a social media platform, and look how it's helped him.
Yeah. People are still on his side, even though he cheated. You know what I mean?
That's because he's built that, as you say, that hardcore fan base, and you can't deny it, can you? If you built that up over time,
posers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
But it works for him, and it gets him millions of pounds per fight. Like he said the other day, he can retire a billionaire sports star already.
A bit like Joel.
Yeah. Similar, except no money.
My heart bleeds here, Joel. My heart bleeds.
Honestly, mate, I could retire tomorrow, but I ain't got lots of busy.
I'm welling up.
I've got a small issue here. I've just noticed they just while she's talking there, Naoya Inoue was introduced first and Louise Nery second. So they did the ring walks obviously in one order, and then they've done the announcements for the fights afterwards. I can't believe they've just done that.
That's unusual.
Yeah, so Louise Nery
they've obviously done it to keep the peace somewhat.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
that's going to take some marketing.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly.
Well, here we go. We're underway, lads.
Inoue looks so chilled out. Yeah, at the same time, I wouldn't want to be punched by the bloke.
I wouldn't want to be punched by either of these two, to be quite honest. Oh, Inoue just.
Well, Nery's talking big into that. Is predictable. He's average in the press conference. Well,
he's giving it, isn't he? He's giving it.
He said we can all bang, and he's got no snap on him that I ain't got myself. That's what he said earlier.
Well, there's no feeling out here at all. They're both going straight for him.
Oh, yeah.
Nery's looking really loose.
They're not having to look for each other, are they?
They're not feeling each other out at all, Cole. Not at all. It's been a good start, mate. If this lives up like this is going to be an absolute war. Someone is
both really loose on their feet.
If it stays like this, it ain't going 12 rounds, is it?
No.
Let's be perfectly honest.
Somebody is going.
Not
Roy Harrison.
These are no, but my points predictions are already looking terrible. Like the thing is, these are two of the best. These are two of the hardest punches we've ever seen around this weight ever. To be honest, like
oh,
we've
right.
talked about
That's not a little backtrack we got going on there, is it? Was that a little backtrack from you? Are you sure?
You've got to guard your shield in this sport. This is definitely going to points.
Fair play, mate. Fair play. Excuse me. They're just digging on each other.
Oh, I'm a bit ahead of you guys, I think.
In a way down.
Yeah, I think I'm a little bit ahead of you guys.
Oh, my God.
That's a massive left hook.
Oh, my God. What a punch from Louis Nery.
He's got up, okay.
I can't be having this.
Oh, my word.
Well, I'm a bit ahead of you guys, so I'll bear that in mind.
We said it straight from the bat. They were both boxing incredibly loose.
He's going for him here as well. Inoue's in big boy trouble.
Yeah, he's hurt. I think he's hurt.
Really hurt. He's really hurt. Nery knows it as well, and he's coming for him. He has got him back on the throws left, right.
Yeah, Nery has to empty out here.
You can't.
In town here today.
You can't say it's a southpaw thing either. You can't say it's a southpaw thing because
he fought his southpaw.
Yeah, he's fought a lot of them. So
fantastic action here.
Oh, he's just caught Nery with a sweet uppercut. That backed him up a bit. He's backed up a little bit now, Nery, but Nery comes again and catches Inoue.
Inoue's smiling.
He still wants it, doesn't he, the monster?
Thing is, though, he ain't gonna want this in his home country, is he? He ain't gonna take it.
Not to a judge cheat who's already conned millions, you know what I mean, out of the game.
Bit of a look there, around ended as well between the two of them.
Oh, Inoue's caught again. Sloppy on the defence does the monster.
Yeah,
he just got caught coming in again.
I think with that sort of person though, I think you go back to your corner and you go, right, okay, now I know what I've got. Now I know what I've got.
Yeah.
And he will probably not change the game plan because he'll have
every knockdown that though. Every knockdown that was.
Yeah, I think he won't be going for the knockout like he just
literally spun him round face down. That was a hell of a shot.
That's a 10-8 for Lewis Nery though, isn't it?
Yeah,
it is.
Knockdown.
Well, lads, let's be honest. Didn't expect that. No. We can all agree on that one.
I'm sure I said Nery round 7, didn't I? Play it back, Joel.
I said Inoue rounds 1 to 12. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah. So we'll all be wrong anyway. We'll all be wrong. We all took Inoue, didn't we? Points or knockouts, whatever round.
Still early, yeah. It's still early. Stop getting excited. It's still early.
Yeah, he can turn it around.
As you say though, prior to that shot from Nery though, Inoue landed a cracking uppercut, and yet the shot over the top, it literally spun him. It was so hard. It was incredible.
Yes.
Shot.
Some excellent success there from Inoue in the first round, but he just caught by a fantastic left hook from Nery. He went on to apply the pressure really well there in the first round, and I think he needs to just step on the gas here, because if he allows Inoue to have a couple of minutes off, get himself back on balance, he's going to really regret that. I think he should be going for this straight away. Yeah, much calmer start to the second.
Thing is, Inoue's going to feed off his crowd. Dad's going to have spoken to him in the corner as well as trainer, and he's going to say, look,
he's having success near though, isn't he? He's having success.
Yeah, another good left hook in there. Just doesn't look. He doesn't look perfectly steady on his feet in a way, in my opinion.
No,
he looks quite flat. To be
every
fair,
knockdown, right? Every knockdown might take a round to get over that.
If he gets,
I thought he did quite well to get up and get back in as much as he did. To be fair, because I thought it was a hell of a shot.
Great left hook.
Yeah, Nery looks confident now as well. This is worrying for Inoue because Nery looks really confident in this second round. He just looks like he knows you can hurt him now, and that's always
yeah.
Well, you just feed off that, don't you? You feed off doing something that no one's ever done before as well. That's the
especially in their own backyard in front of his 55,000 screaming fans who booed you on the way in. Just gives you that extra strength, doesn't it? And that extra.
I think you feed off that anyway, don't you? I think you take all the booing.
He's the villain, mate. He's the villain of the piece. But Inoue, that's the body shot there.
Some people enjoy that role, right? Eubank Senior used to thrive off it, didn't he? He didn't mind the booing,
He did. Tyson Fury had done it when he went to fight Klitschko over in Germany. Same.
Even Joel gets up for it when he walks into a presser when they're all booing. Don't you, Joel?
That's just a local pub, mate. And I don't even drink.
He scored the knockdown there.
Oh,
Inoue's caught him.
Nery's on the floor.
Yeah, he scored it as a knockdown.
Yeah,
did they? Yeah,
legitimate knockdown.
I'll tell you though, in this round though, Inoue has started to work the body more as well, which is going to be, I think,
that opens up the headshots.
Yeah, big opportunity there to do what he does. No, he lands. His jab is so nasty, and it's sharp.
Yeah.
Sharp is the word.
Dangerous.
You can't accuse that of being a lazy jab, can you?
Not at all, mate. No.
Oh yeah, that shot was just bang on the button. That's short, really short, wasn't it?
He's desperate to get power into that right hand in a way. He's really loading up on it now.
He is, and Nery now looks tentative rather than Inoue like it was.
This is the thing.
Yeah, he looks stutter shocked.
Now it's game on, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're all square.
What
a start.
Now.
Look a lot calmer in the corner now, don't they?
So that's a 10-8.
What a fight, though.
10-8 so far.
But the thing is, from stuff that I've watched about Inoue's dad and stuff like that, he's just
so calm.
He's going to be like, let's not take this for granted. You got a knockdown, but we go again.
It just shows you the power he carries, though, Joe. He was on the back foot when he threw that one out.
Yeah. That counter left is unbelievable. Yeah. That's an incredible punch.
It shows you the power he carries, though.
Oh, wow. He was leaning back.
The punch that Nery threw on that was the same punch that knocked Inoue down in the first as well. That exact same left hook. If it had landed, but he just skimmed the whiskers and then Inoue caught him with his own left hook.
Well, let's see what Nery's got now in terms of kahunas.
Yeah, can he come back after a knockdown? You see the look in Inoue.
I'll tell you, that's, and I know it's a hell of a statement, but that's Muhammad Ali-esque.
It is.
That little sharp,
spot on.
That little sharp movement. Incredible.
Absolutely.
To generate the power. I'm impressed at how he generated the power.
From that distance, isn't it?
To just skip away from the other one and catch him with that left over. That was beautiful, mate. Honestly.
I'm just shocked that I just agreed with Carl. This is unreal.
The first sensible comment you've ever made about boxing, then, Joel.
Oh, Nery just almost went down again then, but I think it was a slip.
He's incredibly loose, isn't he, with his stance, Nery?
I think even if you slip though, it shows the other guy that, oh, you know, you're not great on your pins. Do you know what I mean? I'll take that.
Yeah, 100%.
Anything is a confidence boost, isn't it?
Definitely, mate. That's just them little things you get in this game, isn't it?
He looks like he's loading up a little bit to me there. He's trying to take his head off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get a first round knockdown sometimes.
To be fair, that was so close to touching down. That was very close to touching down.
It happened in the fight earlier with Inoue's brother. He got put down with that first jab in the first round. Do you remember?
Yeah. Really good card, hasn't it? Been a really good card.
It really has. And he went looking for him after that, didn't he? And because of that, Inoue managed to control the fight. Takumi Inoue, I mean, of course. And control
on that point about Nery loading up into his work, I think that was probably the strategy. I don't think he felt he could go over there and get a points decision and try and outbox.
Right? That he bit early, Harrison, isn't it? To be loading up, bit early.
Yeah, he's clearly he's buzzing off that momentum from the first round, and it cost him then minutes later in the second. That was an unbelievable score knockdown from Inoue. So
the thing
I'm not too sure where Nery is here.
Monster's got the engine, isn't he? He will literally go.
Yeah,
look, come in.
He could just go the whole time. He's no issue, is he? Just to let the people know at home that they're both wearing black and white shorts, just to give you a vision.
Yeah.
Really helpful.
Good trade from both.
I was impressed.
Oh, Inoue threw a haymaker there, but just missed out. Pushes him down again. He seems to have the strength on Nery now because Nery's just fumbling about every time he touches him.
Oh, fantastic jab.
He's really forcing him, isn't he? He's forcing him back with with the jab almost. He's just pushing him.
Cracking right shot.
Oh, yeah. Inoue's timing sensational here.
He's getting his groove on.
Yeah, he's starting to take over a little bit now.
Oh, what a shot! Oh. That rocked his head back very seriously. That was a fantastic shot from the monster.
Do you know what? I think he let it slip that first round and he's gone, nah, ain't happening.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I see him doing and that he's on an Ali one, like you said, Joel. He's on an Ali job. He's dancing around, mate. He's just done a little step and shuffle. He's feeling this now. He's starting to feel this in a way.
I think he was almost insulted by that first round, getting knocked down.
Yeah, I think you're right. You think he's probably thought, you're taking a piss. You've done this in front of all my family and my friends.
Yes.
That's
happening. That's a
10-9 for
major insult.
On the back of him giving it large at the presser as well, remember? So he's always that needle there.
He's going to think, no, I'm not having this. What a round. He's gone into cruise control in round 3 after a first round that looked really difficult. I think it just shows how good he is. He's unbelievable, isn't he?
Yeah, everybody gets caught, Joe. You know what I mean? Everyone gets caught, don't they? And can get knocked down. That just shows the power of Nery. Like we said, he's 27 knockouts. He's a banger, mate. That can happen. You know, when you're cold.
You'd rather it happen round 1 than 12, though, wouldn't you? You've got time to make up for it.
Exactly, mate. Yeah. He can now, like he's done, he's now taking control of the fight. He got his own knockdown in 2, and he's just won the 3rd round, 10-9, in my opinion.
Whereas you say Nery, he got the knockdown. He tried to get it he threw some big shots in that first round, but the second round, it was almost like he came out and thought, oh, I've rocked him now. He's going to, he's going to have, he's got to get my respect back now. And he just did. When he did, it's like Nery's gone, oh, bleed net, that's game plan. Like, what am I doing now? Because as Carl was saying, he's still trying to load up that big shot. And you can't do that against Inoue. He's going to throw 8 shots before you've even loaded up with 1.
Inoue's defense is absolutely immense.
Yes.
That's why it was looking that he got caught like that in the first.
He don't stop moving. It's just constant movement.
Oh, he got caught again there on the ropes. Took a real good shot through the guard with a left cross.
It's accuracy as well. I think that just doesn't get the respect that it deserves. I've never seen him miss a punch. He's never far off. He's so good.
Yeah, he really is, Harrison. He's absolutely amazing. He's definitely pound for pound number 1 or 2 with Terence Crawford for me.
I think so.
You look at his resume as well. Some of the people he beat, you know, Steve.
He don't shy away from anyone, does he? That's the beauty of it.
Showboating too, yeah. Great body hook.
Big shot from Nery there, but just missed. Inoue's dancing around now and teasing him. He's having a right good time in there.
But you think he beats Nery? He can literally call the shots and say, "I want every fight here." No one could batter an eyelid. They literally go, "Oh, all right."
It'd be interesting to see how the Saudi Arabia gig works out.
Yeah. Bloody
I don't think they can offer him as much money as what he makes here.
Well, I'm not sure, Jams. I'm not sure.
To be fair, Jam, I think they're the only people that can. I think
they are the only ones.
They are the only people.
But whether they will, you know, who would it be?
Whether he'd want to leave Japan. Because if you make that your fortune.
It depends how many zeros you're on that check, Joe, doesn't it?
I know. If he gets as many as I get, bleed neck, mate. I've just got 1 0.
Go, mate. Go. I've just got a comment from someone. Apparently, we've got this on child protection and people can't make comments. That's what it just said. It just came up. It's like a child's account and they can't comment.
I don't know. Oh, Jam, what have you done?
I ain't got a clue, mate. I ain't touched it. I don't know.
Not even swore.
Standard. I was wondering why no one's been saying out in the sidebar.
Hang on. I'll be back in a minute once I've got rid of child protection.
That's bizarre, man. I set it up as normal.
Oh, he's starting to showboat now.
He really is.
He's starting to enjoy himself, isn't it?
He's looking the boss now for sure.
Just had a quick look on the sidebar as well. He's a shorter price now, despite being knocked down, than when he was at the start of the fight.
Oh, wow.
No.
That's another. Would you give that another Inoue round? 10-9?
Easily. Yeah, that's 38-36 for me after 4.
Yeah, same as me.
Honestly, since the very punch that he got knocked down, I just think he's been in complete control of this. He's looked unbelievable.
It's just something about him. Game Harrison, hasn't it? Because we didn't know whether he could take a knockdown and still be so confident. And he's proven he's more confident now than usual.
It was the one question I think that was left to be answered, and he's answering it unbelievably well here in an undisputed title fight as well. This is just incredibly good to watch.
It really is.
I believe I've now sorted out the child protection side of things. So
how did that happen? How did I manage to do that? Because all I've done was set it up as standard.
It was it just come up as an option, and it had been ticked as made for kids.
Yeah, I was rushing. I was rushing because I was trying to send a link to Cole.
This channel is definitely not for kids.
That's Sammy's problem, isn't it? On SWS, he can't have comments and that because of it, can he? He can't do lives.
Well, what another round. It was a closer round than the third, but in a way, it just masterclass, isn't he?
He's having fun now, in a way.
Yeah, he is. Dancing around.
There we go. Let the comments flow. Big shout out. Good morning, mate. Thank you very much for joining us. As I say, let us know your prediction in the comments. And anyone who's joining us from now on who wants to send us a comment, you can.
If you can message Hawkan, Joel, he was trying to get through as well. So if you can message him and let him know he now can.
I'll see what I can do.
I can't do it while I'm on the phone, mate, because I ain't got a laptop at the minute.
There's less and less coming back from there, isn't there? Less and less coming back.
Anyway, starting to load up with 2s and 3s now as well. There's less emphasis on just one single power shot. He's really just picking his shots away here, controlling the middle of the ring, bouncing Nery back. Yeah, this is a clinic.
Yeah,
and his movement as well, sensational.
It doesn't look like a lot left in his punches even there, does it?
No.
Leading with his head.
He's looking to get knocked out soon, isn't he?
Round 7.
I hope round 9 because then I'll win some cash.
I wouldn't say you're a million miles off, to be honest, the way the pace of it's going.
Yeah, that's it. And we know Inoue carries his power in his head.
Just one thing to note as well, if you just look down at the feet of both of them, Luis Nery's constantly stepping on the feet of Inoue just to try and get a little bit closer. Yeah. But every single time that he's doing that, you can notice Inoue's just pushing himself off, giving himself enough range to get his jab off. And it's just really good smart boxing, that is.
Yeah, it's one of the issues into when you got southpaw and orthodox. You're always going to have head clashes, treading on toes.
Yeah, happens quite a bit.
He's coming in with his head a lot more as well now.
Yeah, the ref just gave him a warning for it a moment ago.
because he's kind of coming in, gloves up, and he's really sort of pushing in, isn't he?
Stepping on the... Oh, anyway, on there.
Oh, great counter. That's brilliant shots. Wow.
Oh, there it is.
I don't know how much more of this he wants.
No.
I think he's about cooked.
He's going for broke here. He's going for broke.
I think so.
I think he could be cooked here, Lewis Nery.
I think this finishes when Inoue wants to.
Definitely.
It's the thing is, you don't want to end up doing stuff for the crowd and then
get caught himself.
Yeah. You just want to get the job done.
I just don't worry too much about Inoue in that position.
He's just picking shots for fun, isn't he? He's in a way taking over. Getting knocked down was a wake-up call for him. Yeah. I think he's probably taken that as an insult. He's basically been in control since, and down goes Nery again.
I agree.
Masterclass. And do you know what? Nery is still catching him with some shots, but Inoue's just shrugging him off and landing.
I don't know how much is left in them shots, though, Joe. I don't know how much is left, you know.
Yeah, he's looking at spent force now, is Lewis Nery.
Seems to be walking through his shots, don't he?
Yeah. But I think, like what Harrison was saying, when he's coming forward and he's trying to stand on that foot, Inoue literally pulls away and bang, bang, he's back in with counter shots straight away. And you can't do anything because then already your stance, you're already sort of stretched. So you're already there to be caught. So, and he can't.
Harrison, your points is looking good, mate, is it?
Did I say points? No, I meant Inoue in this round.
No, we'll play it back. Don't worry, we'll play it back.
Big up, Jabbit. Jabbit Boxing said, "Hey lads, what have I missed? Currently out with Alfie, I think that's his son. How's the fight going? Inoue's dominating, but he did get knocked down in the first round, Jabbit. But since then later, he's took over. He got the knockdown in the second, the knockdown in the fifth, and we're in the sixth now, and it's looking like Inoue's about ready to take him."
Yeah, and to Nery's credit, it was a cracking shot in the first round. Cracking shot.
Really was.
He landed it perfectly, but Inoue's just literally autopilot like he normally does, and
just teasing him.
Oh, it's just fantastic to watch.
He went.
Nery's finally put his hands.
Like he already.
Nery's finally put his hands up after 6 rounds as well.
It's always
yeah, clearly feeling the shots now. I don't know why it took him 18 minutes.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, this is sensational from Inoue.
That he didn't kind of learn it from the first knockdown, Harrison. Do you know?
He's ready to go here.
He didn't.
Nery's ready to go. Inoue is banging away.
Oh, what a shot! That's game over.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's it. Wow, good night.
That's all.
He's out. I think. Is he out?
So close with a 7th round.
Well, I
predicted
round 7, so I think I was the closest, lads.
You was definitely the closest, brother.
I'm going to be honest. I said between 1 and 12, so.
Yeah,
come on, lads.
Maybe you've won then, Joel.
It's all over. It's all over, Jabbit.
You know what?
It's all over. Inoue knocked out round 6, just as we said.
You could literally. The thing is, he went so bandy-legged after a particular shot. You just thought it's a case of what one's going to take him down, wasn't it? Because every shot after that hurt.
Yeah.
Got absolutely wiped out, mate. Inoue has just showed why he is the absolute monster. That was a fantastic performance. And like Harrison said earlier, he showed us something we didn't know he had, that he can take that knockdown and still be that confident and composed and get that knockout. What a man.
Pound for pound number 1 by a long shot. Pound for pound number 1.
What tonight's helped us learn is obviously he was able to take that shot off one of the hardest punches at 122 pounds. If he keeps deciding to go up these weights now to feather, super feather and lightweights, I just worry he could absolutely clean up those divisions. Like, we could see him easily become 3-4 times undisputed if the belts line themselves up. That tonight was a boxing clinic. I honestly think we've watched something really, really remarkable there.
There will be a ceiling.
Special fighter.
There will be a ceiling. There will be a ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
There is with every fighter.
Yeah.
But there'll be that person when he moves up enough that will find him out. But for now, let's just enjoy the ride.
Definitely.
He's absolutely amazing.
But I think, like he said in his interview, didn't he? He turned around and he said, "I'm just going to keep going."
Yeah.
Because that's the appetite this guy's got for the sport, isn't he? Once you get the taste of an undisputed, look at him now, just different level, isn't he? But for me, he's number one. He is number one pound for pound.
Easily.
Regardless of what anyone says, he is the guy.
Well, even Bud ain't fought for over a year, so that's why he's above Bud in my eyes. If Bud fights a bit more frequently, then we can talk about it. But for now,
I think it could be closer, as you say. But I like people are saying, oh, when Fury beats Usyk, he's definitely number one. He's not. He's not in my eyes. This guy's different gravy, isn't he? He's, don't get me wrong. If Fury beats Usyk, that's incredible. That's incredible.
The way round, Joel. I think if Usyk beats Fury, Usyk has a shout at number one.
Yeah,
I don't think Fury does at all.
Yeah, I think because of what Usyk did at cruiserweight, that helps significantly as well. I feel like for a pound-for-pound champion, you have to be able to do it across the divisions. That's why it's always been difficult for heavyweights. But like we've said here with Naoya Inoue, his ceiling, he does have one. I'm so excited to see what it is. I suppose I'll open the question back to you. Would you keep him now at 122 pounds, or does he have to move up to featherweight next?
I don't think there's anyone left for him to fight at this division, really.
That's my worry.
Yeah, so I'd move up to 126.
He's fought the hardest hitter, isn't he?
Yeah.
Everyone was
taking care of him
because of his punch power.
And he took it on the chin. And let's be honest, he took one majorly, spun him round, and he got
heavy knockdown, very heavy knockdown, wasn't it?
Yeah,
and he made it look like it was a slip.
Yeah, like
really, it was incredible. Because although he did look slightly off keel, but even when he got in that second round, it was almost like the first round.
I would say that's
went back like it reset.
To be honest,
But yeah, how far can he go? I don't know. But the beautiful thing is we get to see it. A guy like this in our generation, you don't get these people come along often, do you? And I'm just so glad. As boxing fans, the four of us, we get to see someone like this. It just quality, absolute quality.
I concur that completely, brother.
Yeah.
Look at Bob Arum. Got to give a shout out to Bob Arum. Was he 91 years old?
He's timeless.
He is 192. And
Miles, he does.
Incredible.
Yeah, Miles.
He's a legend, mate. Absolute legend of the game. Big up.
And he'll be off to Australia now on Saturday as well for Kambosos and Loma, probably.
He will,
Insane.
Chris Welch has come in. Big shout out to Chris. First time I saw Inoue knocked down. Then, of course, he does what he does, turns a screw, and that's fight done. Pound for pound, number one. I don't think anyone can dispute that. Just quality. But yeah, what's next? I suppose 2 weeks' time is Fury Usyk.
We've got Kambosos Lomachenko Saturday first, mate, from Australia. Kambosos Lomachenko Saturday.
Yeah, but I think some people have probably got their views on that one already, haven't they? If you know what I mean. They've kind of already made their mind up on that one. I'm a fan of Kambosos. I love his fighting style. I love the come forward attack, no shits given. But when you've got someone that's technically gifted, like Lomachenko.
Loma is slightly on the decline, though.
Yeah, I agree.
In his interview, he's slightly on the decline.
But I think even that's as well. Yeah, I think they're fighting each other at the right time, aren't they?
Yes.
It's a cracking fight. But let's see. And then obviously, as I say, Fury Usyk. But the main thing for me on that card is Opetaya Breedis. I cannot wait for the second installment of that, because that first fight was absolutely unbelievable. Broken jaw, broken nose,
both sides.
We had the full works, didn't we? Unbelievable. And for me, that's fight of the night for me.
Opetaya's getting better and better though. So this, I think this is a different version that's getting in doing this stuff.
And Breedis' last fight,
he knows he can beat him.
Breedis' last fight was Opetaya, so it's a long way out. So honestly, lads, thank you very much for coming on. Love to watch this fight. As I say, Inoue is a little nightmare monster. I think he's a big nightmare. I don't think little comes into it. He might be 5'5", but he don't punch like it.
It's definitely a big nightmare if you're in and around his weight. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, or even one or two above.
Yeah, I think that's where he's sitting. And Just before we go, lads, Chris has said featherweight next.
Yeah, could be.
I think so.
Do you think next fight is featherweight, or does, as you say, who does he fight next at this weight division?
I think it depends what's put on the table, don't it, Joel?
Yeah.
Depends what's put on the table.
Yeah.
Unless you have a trilogy with Nonito Donaire, make it a trilogy, but he beat him twice. What's the point? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he puts him away emphatically.
Easy, light work.
I've got a feeling that he might be on the next Riyadh season around Christmas time. Out in Saudi Arabia, it may be in a featherweight bout because Turkey likes the featherweight division, doesn't it? You know,
could sit nicely, couldn't it, around Christmas time? Really, when you think of, he's just fought, gives him enough time. They'll build the anticipation around the fight, and then he goes again. But he's also a guy that wants to be active, isn't he? So
yeah.
Well, what about September at Wembley, the worst kept secret in boxing?
Could you imagine?
Yeah, it'll be nice to see him. Joel, I've got one for you. What about Ash Lane versus Inoue's brother, Takumi Inoue, who won earlier? Super Bantam. Get him over to Telford.
That's a tough night, though, isn't it? That's a tough night.
You never know, though, bro. You never know. Got a world title. Ash is on the hunt. He's just.
I wouldn't want to touch anyone with that surname, mate. I'm not going to lie. I think they're a different breed, aren't they? Different breed.
Was a question asked by Sam earlier. That's the only reason I brought it up.
What about Liam Davis jumps in with Dennis McCann and the winner takes Inoue?
Yeah, man, that'd be something special, wouldn't it? But Inoue clean both at the same time, to be honest.
He's just going to keep on. He's the gift that keeps on giving, isn't he? In a way, because now he's done this, people are going to think, shit, how far can this guy really
He's
go?
31 though, Joel. He's 31, remember? So, Father Time don't wait for nobody, especially them lighter weights.
Yeah. So, when you've got that power and you take people out like that, that's scary, isn't it? That is not your typical.
Father Time waits for no man, right? So he bet at some point, I'm not saying it's anywhere near in the near future, but he might want to make while the sunshine, you might want to earn as much money as possible, like you said, get active and get out of the sport.
Yeah, he's got years at the top table at least, isn't he, to be honest? But like you say, it does slow him down, especially at the lighter weights.
Being at home, he might want to fight at home more. Do you know what I mean? He could literally make this a fortress and he's got
no reason to leave Tokyo because
as you say, if Saudi comes knocking, that's the only thing that can turn your head.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Ultimately, it's up to him really what he wants to do. If he decides to go up to featherweight, all of those American champions like Ray Ford or the Mexicans, Luis Lopez, Ray Vargas, they're going to have to go over to Japan to fight him. He's not going to, on his own merit, go over to the States and fight because it just doesn't make any financial or mental sense for him.
You may go to Saudi.
He could go to Saudi. I think that's the only option. But otherwise, I don't really see why he'd do that because, like you said, he's got such good backing from his promotion in Japan that it would be very silly for him to do that unless the money was like 5-6 times better.
That's the only reason.
That's all it'll come down to because he's losing his fans then.
And it's got to be a major fight in Saudi, innit? It's got to be a total eye opener where he can fight anyone in Japan and it's a sellout. He can fight anyone over there because they just want to see Inoue fight. that's the beauty of what he's made himself, isn't it?
The rationale behind what I'm saying is Turki Al-Sheikh's already in conversation with Bud Crawford, right? So he almost wants a bit of a dream team of boxers, don't you, over in Saudi Arabia? Well, you got to have this guy over there then, right? If money's no object.
What's to say he doesn't do something in Japan? If he's doing something at Wembley,
maybe.
That'd be lovely. I'd love to see him over it. I'd definitely make it to that, whether I can or not. I'd walk there if I had to. If Inoue comes to Wembley, I will walk there, mate. And I'm in the East Midlands.
That'll be synonymous of when Lomachenko came over to the O2 to fight Luke Campbell. That event was massive. It would be very similar to that, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I think it'd be a sellout. Oh, that knockdown was so heavy in the first round as well. I'm just seeing it again. What a punch.
Huge punch, yeah. He'll come again, Luis Nery.
It was amazing. He knew he could bang.
He didn't come out of that, did he? He's not going to come out of that with any, bad.
There's no stock drop there at all.
No. He's, if not anything, it's risen because he took the fight. Do you know what I mean? and he knocked the guy down.
And pulled him on and beat him
That's
up.
giving you credit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Other people in that division are gonna think, well, shit, you've knocked down the monster that no one's possibly done before. So
yeah, that's true. And I tell you what, though, some of the people at the higher weights, if he's moving up, might now see that and think, actually, I fancy a crack at him. If he can get knocked down, he can get knocked out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it might give people more like a credence to fight him. You know.
I think, yeah, no, I think it works for both fighters because people are going to think, yeah, come on then, I'll have a crack at Nery because look what Inoue's done. But then let's be honest, they haven't got the power, the speed, the technical ability of Inoue, but it also makes it a great fight. There's some cracking fights out there for Nery, isn't there?
The majority of fighters want to fight the best, don't they, in the weight division? So, they're going to be queuing up for Inoue. It's good payday as well, the prize fighters. So, he ain't going to struggle to get people jumping in with him, is it?
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
I don't think either bloke will, to be fair. I think they both got...
Both got a future.
Inoue's got the target, but Nery's now got that, well...
He can be got
down. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Thank you very much, boys. As I say,
pleasure, mate.
Hit the subscribe button and ding the bell for notifications of anything else. Carl at Last Bell Boxing, some great stuff going on over there. Keep up the good work, mate. And
thank you very much.
Hopefully, I'll buy you a new suit soon.
No, you're right, mate.
Yeah, honestly, I'll see you in court. Harrison, yeah, thank you very much for joining us, mate.
Pleasure.
Harrison, mate.
Thank you.
As always, my favourite armchair. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your bank holiday, people. I like these comments. Thank you very much, Zerhan.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciated. So yeah, like I say, plenty of stuff coming up in the boxing world. Boxing is in a great place, and
you still got the Big Mo interview tonight, Joel?
I haven't. He's delayed because he's had to go off and do other bits. But Big Mo is coming on in a couple of weeks' time. So we've got some good stuff coming up.
Got Lee McGregor tomorrow.
Oh yes, Lee McGregor. Looking forward to that one. So Jam keeps me busy.
Certainly do, my man. Certainly do.
Hawkan, as always, the #1 boxing fan and boxing encyclopedia. Thank you very much for joining us. And as I say, boys, on we go. Boxing on bank holidays. I can get used to this. Until next time, lads, have some of this.
Have it.